ProWrestlingTees.com/616Entertainment is the home of all official 616 Entertainment merchandise. Pick up a shirt, you'll be glad you did. This video is also brought to you in part by the Patreon producers, without whom content like this would not be possible. You guys probably know this by now, but the official sequel to 1991's arcade hit, WWF WrestleFest, is right around the corner. With an official release date of February 26, 2021, RetroMania Wrestling is setting out to deliver a wrestling game experience that hasn't been felt in a long, long time. This isn't a photorealistic sim like the WWE 2K series. It doesn't have a crazy learning curve like Fire Pro. This is a callback to the games you remember playing way back in the day. I mean, look at it. You're gonna tell me this doesn't look like a good time? What's up, DanDans? I told you guys forever ago, I'm talking June of 2020, that I was involved with the development of RetroMania Wrestling, the upcoming video game from Retrosoft Studios. Now, I wasn't able to tell you what I was doing. I've been very hush-hush about it the whole time, but now I can tell you, right here, I was brought onto the game to create the trophy list for RetroMania Wrestling. Or the achievement list, if you're an Xbox guy, that's fine too. If you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you know that I love trophies. I make a post every time I earn another platinum. And I'm not alone. There are masses of gamers out there who love to check those boxes, who love to play the game inside the game of clearing out an entire achievement list. So how the hell did I get involved with RetroMania? It's simple, really. I started following the developer diaries on YouTube. I thought the game looked fun, and what's cooler than seeing a project come together? After a month or two of this, I noticed Mike, the lead developer, hadn't mentioned anything about trophies or achievements. I knew the game was getting a console release, so fuck it, I decided to shoot my shot. I basically explained that there are people out there who will buy terrible games simply to earn easy trophies. Not that that's what I wanted to do for RetroMania, don't worry. I was just making a point that an easily attainable or just balanced and fun trophy list can make a huge difference. RetroMania, with a great set of trophies, could earn sales from trophy hunters that aren't even wrestling fans.
Wait, the game is good? And I can earn platinum? Shit! I'm in.
Mike liked the sound of this, and we were off to the races. So the point of this week's episode of 616 Nitro is twofold. Number one, I was just very excited to finally tell you guys what the hell I've been doing on the game. I've been keeping that shit a secret for so long. And number two, we're going to take that trophy list that I created, and we're going to dive deep into that sumbitch. A near complete rundown of everything you can do inside the game besides, well, play the game. This is going to be fun whether you're a trophy/achievement hunter or not, so I hope you have some fun with this episode. Let's dive right in. Right off the bat, I want to talk about my favorite trophy on the entire list. I held off on being a mark for myself. I didn't slip in any references to myself or the channel, so don't go looking for those. But I did slip in a reference to one of the greatest films of our time, 2002's Spider-Man, starring Tobey Maguire, Willem Dafoe, Kirsten Dunst, and Macho Man Randy Savage. Is earned by making sure an opponent doesn't last 3 minutes with you inside a steel cage. This is literally the first trophy I thought of when I was putting the list together, and it's unbelievable to see it in an actual game. This is one of my proudest accomplishments.
I got you for 3 minutes! 3 minutes of playtime!
Before we go further into some of the funny references or cool requirements, I want to talk about what makes a great trophy list, at least in my opinion. You want something that's going to help you check out the whole game, right? You want something that's going to give you the most bang for your buck. So, with that in mind, I added trophies that require you to win a match with literally every member of the roster. And as you can see, no, I don't mean you get one trophy once you run through the whole thing. I mean that when you take somebody down as Brian Myers, Thrill Zone for life, you'll get a bronze trophy. Same deal with Jeff Cobb, Zack Sabre Jr., Nick Aldis, everyone. That right there is some built-in incentive for you to check out the entire roster. Not everybody feels the same. They all have different moves, they all have different finishers. And you're going to want to see all of them. But the fun doesn't stop there. We can't win them all, right? No. That's why I made a trophy called Can't Win 'Em All, that you'll pop after losing for the 10th time. Weapons are always a fun part of the pro wrestling experience, so I feel like lamping some poor soul with a steel chair should be rewarded. Maybe you can do that in your first match and double up that with the big debut trophy. It's up to you. Everyone knows what it looks like to Hulk up, right? Exactly. It's classic. So to pop the "I don't think so, brother" trophy, you're gonna want to do just that. Trigger a second win during a match, come back and score a pinfall to take this bronze home. Gimmick matches are always great, and the steel cage may be one of the most famous gimmick matches of all time. Earn Nowhere to Run by winning a match inside the chain link cage design, and Unforgiving Steel by capturing a victory inside the Big Blue design. That's right, Mike at Retrosoft Studios appreciates the modern and the old school when it comes to the sadistic structures. And while we're on the topic of the cage, that's why they call it High Risk will pop after you miss a flying attack from the top of the cage. Look, it doesn't always work out. That's alright. Exhibition bouts are super fun. That's the most used feature in nearly every wrestling game out there. But RetroMania Wrestling comes with several other game modes to boot. The story mode stars Johnny Johnny Retro. There we go. Completing the story mode will bag you the Bestler, Better Than All the Wrestler, which, yes, is a reference to another one of the greatest films of our time, the WCW themed Tale of Triumph, Ready to Rumble.
Jimmy King is the best wrestler. He's the bestler. Better than all the wrestler.
Competing in and winning a contest in every arena will pop
I have sailed the world, beheld its wonders.
Again, my idea was to make sure you get to explore this whole game. And you certainly can't explore the entire deal without competing in a Retro Rumble. Be the last man standing in this over-the-top rope ode to the Royal Rumble and you'll have a nice, shiny, skin the cat gold trophy for your collection. And that's just too sweet. On top of the story mode, we've got 10 pounds of gold mode, which sees the player taking control of whichever wrestler they desire and running them through the ranks. The end goal is the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship. Completing this mode will net you the real World's Champion. Completing it with 5 separate wrestlers unlocks 5-time.
Can you dig that?
And listen, while we're on the topic of belts, you know how important it is for me, as a belt mark, to see the belts in the game. Yes, they're here, and yes, you can defend them in exhibition mode. Doing so will pop and still a nice silver for that digital shelf of yours. Obviously, there are a few we didn't go deep into detail on, but I'll leave some of them as surprises for you to uncover for yourselves. And don't forget, when you go down the list and knock them all out, you get that beautiful platinum trophy. Everybody needs a plat, right? DanDans, honestly, this is something that I've always wanted to do, but never thought I would have the chance to. I've been a trophy hunter / connoisseur since 2008, and to be able to make the trophy list for a game, let alone a game I was super interested in and was going to buy anyway before I was even attached to it, is just an extra plus. Mike and the guys at Retrosoft Studios have been busting their ass on this for a long time, and I think you guys are really going to like the game when it comes out very soon. I'm going to leave you with the final trailer for RetroMania Wrestling, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Until later, I love ya, and I will see you next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to RetroMania Wrestling! Put your tights on, turn the mics on, clear the way because I'm about to drop a pipe bomb. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get it cracking in the hood. Let's go! Put your tights on, and turn the mics on. Clear the way because you're looking at an icon. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get it cracking in the hood. Let's go! I done wrestled with an alligator, tussled with a whale, handcuffed, lightning thrown thundering chair. Man, I injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick. From arcades to arenas, I take my bumps. Innovator of violence, when I lay down jumps. Like I'm Tommy Dreamer, make fanatics out of non-believers. Now anybody can catch it just like a wide receiver. Crowd pleaser, ain't no icons left. And none that snack on danger and dine on death. Legion of doom, whenever you see me in the room. 20 officials, nah, you gon' need a platoon. See, I hand out L's like judges hand sentences. Potential limitless, and the winner is. Make a rant, I keep it hella drastic. Make moves, you'll never telegraph it. This is RetroMania, we ready to fight. Keep it old school, we can do whatever you like. It goes 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get it cracking in the hood. Let's go. This is RetroMania, we ready to fight. We keep it old school, we can do whatever you like. It goes 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get it cracking in the hood. Let's go. You don't have enough stars for you to properly rate me, and we put up the barricade, but it's not for your safety. As you putting me over, and I'll be putting you through a couple tables unstable. So what are you gonna do? Nothing but lose. This juice, you never will get it, cause you'll be doing the selling while I'll be selling the tickets. Yeah, slingshot, suplex, ring rock, screw neck, leg lock, crucifix, been hot. Who's next? Say the word, your whole crew gets slaughtered. Break the spray cans out, make it a blue world order. Yeah, foreign objects, I cause a distraction. Carry on like it's part of the action. Guaranteed satisfaction. I've been up and I've been down the road, and every time I go, I done made a name for laying down my foes. RetroMania, and now you know we got a common goal. Trying to get my hands on 10 pounds. This is RetroMania, we ready to fight. Keep it old school, we can do whatever you like. It goes 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get it cracking in the hood. Let's go. This is RetroMania, we ready to fight. We keep it old school, we can do whatever you like. It goes 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get it cracking in the hood. Let's go.
So the point of this week's episode of 616 Nitro is twofold. Number one, I was very excited just to tell you guys what the hell I've been doing on the game. And number two... What is number two? I don't remember what number two is. Fuck.
Take 3. The game is good, and I can earn platinum. Shit, I'm in. I don't know why you'd use that one.